Today, live from the UN General Assembly, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and United States President Donald Trump participate in joint address concerning the development of Arctic territory and resources. This address turns into something resembling a debate at the New York headquarters. This key issue in Canada-US relations dates back to the US purchase of Alaska from Russia and the ongoing fight for sovereignty over resources and water mass. Here is the debate live.
The Arctic has long been a part of our Canadian identity, dating back to the relationship between our Aboriginal Inuit people and the Northern Land. Today, Canada continues to safeguard Arctic interests by establishing anti-pollution legislation that protects the Canadian Arctic Sea, including areas of the Beaufort Sea and the Northwest Passage.
Yes, well, that's very good, very good. If only these were Canadian territory. Unfortunately, however, the Northwest Passage is international waters, not Canada. Additionally, the Beaufort Sea is majorly American property. Yes, it is. You'll find, if you look at the border, it goes up from the coast at 90 degrees. Lots of oil in there for U.S. companies to access. Lots and lots of jobs for American workers. Unfortunately, that area is not Canadian waters at all.
Well, President Trump, actually, both of these areas are part of Canada's exclusive economic zone. The border for the Beaufort Sea runs due north from the coast, not at a 90-degree angle. And the Northwest Passage is included in our extension of our EEZ by way of continental shelf. These claims for Canadian sovereignty will soon be submitted to the UN based on the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea.
These claims are very insignificant since the United States has not ratified UNCLOS, nor do we recognize them as a legal doctrine governing the sea. They have no control over our interests. More so, if Canada really had any real sovereignty in the North, why has America been dealing with all their security problems since the Cold War? Canada did nothing to stop the Russian submarines. America had to do all the work. This relationship is just not good for the Americans. That was live from the General Assembly of the UN. This deep-seated issue has developed in importance as climate change allows greater access to waterways and resources that are found underneath the ice formations in the Arctic. The dispute is difficult to negotiate due to the fact that there is no real legal doctrine to settle sovereignty claims in the Arctic. Canada has yet to submit a claim over their EEZ to UNCLOS, but if it is approved, greater international support for their claims will help them reach an agreement with the United States. It is unlikely that the dispute will continue for much longer, and the two states will reach an eventual agreement over the two areas because of the importance of the resources involved. It is likely that the United States will agree to Canadian sovereignty in exchange for joint management of the areas. Back to you,